Yes, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry that President Chamisa has lost his mother, and my deepest condolences to him for that sad loss, and hope that her soul will rest in eternal peace. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Matapo. And today I want us to go straight into the topic. You have heard that there is a demonstration on the 31st of July, which involves a lot of political parties. Are you going to be participating or supporting that demonstration?
Thank you very much, Mr. Gambakwe, for that. Surely, as Zimbabweans, we need to support every effort that is put in place to see to it that ZANU-PF is removed, or we are free from the jaws of the crocodile. So we, as Zimbabwe People Power Movement, we have nothing wrong with this 31st movement, or 31st demonstration, 31st July demonstration. We support it 100%, and we have no problems in that kind of demonstration, as long as the leadership of this demonstration have ensured, have put in place mechanisms to protect the citizens from being butchered, from being arrested, and from other bad things that might come. As long as the leadership has put in place those mechanisms, and also at the same time, as long as this demonstration is going to lead us to something that is fruitful for the people of Zimbabwe. However, we as Zimbabwe People Power Movement want to assure the nation that this is not our demonstration. This is not the signal that I've always said our signal is coming. This is not it. We are going to go there as individuals, not as Zimbabwe People Power Movement. Individuals are free to join and are free not to join as they wish. So I am not privy to the strategies that are in place. I don't know. Some people have asked me, they have come to me and said, these people are taking your idea. I say to them, look, I don't have monopoly over this idea. Anyone can take this idea and we will support them. Anyone can lead Zimbabwe and we will support them. Nobody, we do not have a permanent position or for someone or for me to lead Zimbabwe. Any Zimbabwean can lead Zimbabwe and we support. Any Zimbabwean can use this idea and free us. However, we hope that whatever strategy they are going to use, they are good strategies that will free us. I have got a strategy. We have got a strategy that has never been seen. And we are going to unleash it at a certain given point in time. Not now. This is not our strategy. I mean, it's part of our strategy, yes, but we have got something much, much more than that. And we are going to free the people of Zimbabwe. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Matapo, you have said you are going to give a signal, but you have not given a date. Ngarivumi has come and he has given a date of the 31st of July. Do you think if you had given a date, people would have followed what you're saying now more than they are? They would have been behind you if you had given a date compared to not giving a date.
Thank you very much. I have not yet given a date, that is true. Whether I'm going to give a date or not is something else. It's part of the strategy. And yes, Mr. Ngarivume has already given a date, and whatever their strategy, I'm not privy to that. I don't know exactly what their strategy is like. Our strategy is like we are going to do it in our own way. I'm not going to say it here. And if I had given a date, if I'm going to give one, I would not want to say more people would have come or less people would have come. It doesn't matter as far as I'm concerned. Our strategy is clear. We are going to succeed. I don't want to say much about the strategy. Then I will be getting into the strategy. But I only want to say to you that I want to assure the people of Zimbabwe that our strategy is a winning strategy. No one is going to be injured. No one is going to be arrested. And we are going to take power from ZANU. Power is demanded. Power is taken. Power is not given in a silver platter. And we will take it. Whether they want or not, power will be taken. Time will come. It's not yet, but it will come. Whatever we are doing now, we are in the steps of getting there, and we will get there. Thank you.
Okay, I think it's very, very clear what you've said. And if I understand you very well, you say you support the call for the 31 July demonstration, but you have not been approached and you are not part as yet officially of this demonstration. If Ngarivume was to call you today, would you join this demonstration?
Right. I am not part of the leadership of this demonstration. I will be there on that demonstration just as an ordinary person. And I urge Zimbabwe People Power Movement members to join, at their own will as individuals, not as Zimbabwe People Power Movement. Whatever happens there, Zimbabwe People Power Movement is not responsible for that. But we will not stop anyone because we support every cause. Our only problem is that we do not know if this 31 July demonstration is not coinciding with the extraordinary Congress for another opposition political party, MDCT. If it were me, I would not want to intervene or to interfere with that extraordinary Congress. We would put it maybe on the 1st of August or on the 30th, so that it doesn't coincide with another function of another political party. So if Mr. Ngarivume was to call me, I would advise him and say, why not change a date so that it doesn't coincide with this? I mean, we don't have to fight each other. We have to support one another instead. I would not really go in front because I don't know their strategy. Unless I am given the opportunity to evaluate their strategy, I will only follow them as an ordinary person and behind with others. And I will be looking for protection from the leaders of this particular demonstration. So that's my response.
Okay. Ngarivume had an interview yesterday. I think it was on 263 chat, where he said the objective of the demonstration is to fight corruption. However, the objection of your signal will be the removal of Mnangagwa. Do you think political parties should come together to fight corruption or to remove Mnangagwa?
There is no way you can fight corruption without fighting the person who is, the chief of corruption. The chief of corruption here is Mnangagwa and his team. And so there is no way. This corruption in Zimbabwe is so endemic that you cannot just fight it without removing the whole system. So I'm afraid that this demonstration, I just hope that it is not one that has been hijacked by factions of ZANU-PF, where we will end up seeing people being used by G40, people being used by another faction of Mnangagwa. And because I can see the Senengamus are now there and so on and so forth. I don't know. I'm not blaming it, and I'm not saying it's bad. It is good to demonstrate. It is good to fight corruption, to fight everything. But are we doing the right thing? People must think before we just join. Otherwise, we don't want a situation where we end up having people shot and people abducted, people, we don't want that kind of thing. We don't want bloodshed. We want a situation where we carry out something that will deliver us, that will free us totally. So I don't know. I would not want to blame it just like that. I wish them well.
Okay, Mr. Albert Matapo from the Zimbabwe People Power Movement. I think everyone has heard you clearly, and we are on the 8th of July today. We are left with approximately 20 days before the 31st. So let's see what happens. Is there anything else you want to say before we close?
Yeah, no, I just want to say that the people of Zimbabwe, please go for the 31 July demonstration, but do it by yourselves. Do not be pushed by any organization. Zimbabwe People Power Movement members who are the majority of Zimbabweans, you are free to join if you want to. Do not be pushed by us. Do not ask for permission from us. We don't own anyone. The leadership of ZPPM does not own the people of Zimbabwe, and neither do we have monopoly over ideas. So make use of our ideas, and good luck. Mr. Ngarivume and team, make use of our ideas as you are doing. And also, I mean, I have seen that you are saying you are going to come up with a petition and what have you, exactly what you have done. And that is good. Go ahead with that. If it's gonna work, fair and good. I wish you the best, but my signal is coming, and wait for it. The people of Zimbabwe, I assure you that Zimbabwe People Power Movement, no one is going to stop it. We are going to take power from ZANU and hand it over to you, the people of Zimbabwe. 2020 is your year. You are going to be free in 2020, and all those in diaspora are going to come back home. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Matapo.
Thank you. Thank you.